Now, omelettes aren't just for breakfast. There are so many different varieties of omelettes you can make, and this is one of my favourites to have when I'm in a rush, but I still want loads of flavour in the dish. Now, first up, I'm just finely slicing half an onion, and I'm heating up a medium-sized pan, or a pan big enough for one person. I'll add a little knob of butter, and combining the butter with some olive oil. So this is extra virgin olive oil. This is a mild olive oil. Now I'll fry these onions until they start to become a little bit caramelized, soft and sweet. And in order to get them extra sweet, you do need to cook them for at least 5 minutes with a pinch of salt. Coat them in that butter and oil. Yum. And then let those caramelize. Now let's prepare the egg mixture. For one person, I like to add 3 eggs to a bowl. So breaking some beautiful fresh free-range eggs. And I like to mix it with a little bit of creme fraiche. The creme fraiche is going to give this a really creamy, fluffy finish and also a little bit of tanginess. So 3 eggs and then half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of the creme fraiche. You don't want to add any more than that because you don't want to mask the flavour of the eggs. And then we'll give that a whisk until it's completely combined. And I'll also add a little pinch of salt just to flavour the eggs. Now that mixture is ready, all we need to do is prepare the salmon. This fillet's about 120 grams and I'll cut it into cubes, about 2 centimetre cubes. I've taken the skin off and then really carefully cut that so they're all the same size so they cook nice and evenly with the onions. Now that these onions have some good colour, it's time to add the salmon, and the salmon takes no time at all to cook. Really, 30 seconds is all it needs before we add the egg. So give it a toss and coat it in the onions. Now the beautiful thing about salmon is you can see when it's almost cooked. It takes no time at all. Once it goes from that dark orange colour to that pale pink colour, it's almost ready. And don't forget, when you take this omelette out of the pan onto the plate, it's going to continue cooking. So ensure that it's a little bit undercooked when you add the eggs. And the temperature should be a medium heat. You don't want it to be too hot because it'll burn the eggs on the bottom. So just with your spatula, shake the pan a little bit, just so the egg settles. And at this stage, it's a little bit runny at the top. That's fine. All you need to do is just move away the settled egg, the cooked egg, and then almost pierce it just to give a little bit of space for the uncooked egg. Then bring in the sides and then pour in that uncooked egg too. And then once you've done that a few more times, now you just allow the omelette to completely cook. It's cooked on the bottom, but it's not cooked on the top. The best tip I can give you is to pop the lid on now and just allow it to steam a little bit. This is going to take 30 seconds, no longer. I hate an overcooked omelette. Once that's done, it's ready. All right, let's have a look at this omelette. Oh, absolutely perfect. That fish looks succulent and moist, and that egg has just set. Also, just give it a little bit of a jiggle in the pan so it detaches, and then carefully slide it onto a plate. Oh. And then to finish off, I love the addition of fresh chives in and around that. I am very proud of this dinner in a hurry. There are so many beautiful flavours in there, from the caramelised onion to the flaky fish and the soft omelette. You know, omelettes are so versatile. Like I said at the beginning, great for breakfast, lunch or dinner.